Good morning, spaceman. I'm Captain Collins, and today we want to take a look at the different types of exocrafts in No Man's Sky. Before we do that, let me tell you that I stream on twitch.tv/Captain Collins from Sunday to Thursday. We play different games, not just No Man's Sky, and you are welcome to stop by and say hello. At the moment, there are a total of 6 different exocrafts in this game: the Roamer, the Nomad, the Pilgrim, the Colossus, the Minotaur, and the Nautilon. There's an exocraft for every purpose if it's driving around, walking, or diving. You don't need to walk at all in this game anymore if you don't like that. But how do you acquire one? To build your exocraft, you will need to build a geobay, but they don't require a base and can be built everywhere. On these you can summon your vehicles. Every exocraft has its own geobay. To build them you will only need the associated blueprints. There are 2 ways to get the blueprints. Either you build the exocraft terminal in your base, hire a Vy'keen technician and complete his quests, or you fly to the anomaly and buy the blueprints for salvage data at the construction research station. One exocraft though, the Nautilon, does use an underwater geobay, or instead a chamber that will be built underwater. We'll take a look at that later. Before we talk about everyone in detail, here's a very cool hint to your exocrafts. If you summon them on different planets, they keep all their upgrades and, what's even better, all their cargo. You could utilize your exocrafts as mobile inventories across systems and even galaxies. They are extremely useful, so let's take a look at every one of them. The first exocraft you will get after following the missions is the Roamer. It's a medium-sized, versatile vehicle that provides you with mobility on a planet's surface. It looks like a buggy and drives as spongy as you would think. With its 28 slots, it can provide a good amount of storage for some roaming. And here's a special tip for you. You can drive into water with your Roamer and operate it underwater. But the Roamer is not the only one that can do that. Your next vehicle of choice is the Nomad, a light and small exocraft that floats above the ground and water. It's fast, but can only hold up to 16 slots. Especially if you want to move around a water-covered planet, the Nomad shows its glory by gliding from island to island on top of the water. And what's nice is that the acceleration module is already pre-installed. Another light exocraft in your list is the Pilgrim, a bike-like exocraft that is fast on land but very slow underwater. It has 16 slots and the acceleration module pre-installed, just like the Nomad. Other than being a bit faster, I would call this the most useless exocraft. Maybe it's nice for some jumps on ramps, but that's about it. Now on to a giant, more precisely the Colossus. The largest vehicle in No Man's Sky has got 42 slots, is bulky and slow, but your perfect companion on mining missions. For that purpose, it has got a pre-installed mining laser on top. It's quite fun to use it for mining, as you would feel like a turret shooting rocks. If you want to have a building storage for base building, the Colossus can provide that extra space, which is useful for your survival mode saves. These 4 exocrafts were introduced in the Pathfinder update. Sometime later in the update Abyss, the Nautilon was introduced. The submarine-like vehicle only operates underwater and needs a Nautilon chamber to be summoned. Or, like I said before, the geobay that is placed underwater. It's a medium-sized vehicle and therefore has 28 slots. To provide you with everything you need underwater, it has got a mining laser and a cannon that shoots explosive projectiles. Only problem, if your oceans are not connected, you need to build a chamber in every ocean again, so possibly only useful on water-covered planets with connected waters. A much more versatile vehicle was introduced in patch Exomech. We're talking about the Minotaur, a mech-like exocraft. The Minotaur is more like your mech body or an Iron Man suit. Being another medium-sized exocraft, it holds 28 slots of materials or upgrades. With its pre-installed environment control unit, you are safe against all hazards. Since the introduction of the Minotaur, the other exocrafts do not protect you against all hazards without upgrades. Having a jetpack, a mining laser, and with an upgrade also a terrain manipulator, you barely ever want to leave that mech. Just like the other non-hovering exocrafts, you can operate it underwater too. If you want to fight some sentinels with your mech, you can choose between a laser or a cannon, or enrage them with some rockets. These damn drones should take you seriously. Another useful piece of gear for your daily exocraft usage is the Orbital Exocraft Materializer. This is an upgrade for your freighter. That particular room lets you summon your Exocraft without the need of a bay when your freighter is in the system. If it's not there and you need a quick Exocraft, you can simply summon the freighter on a planet surface easily and without the need of any fuel. After that, just open your quick menu and select your Exocraft. It can be as easy as that. I hope this will help you enjoy No Man's Sky even more. If you liked the video, then please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Have fun playing and stay safe and healthy out there.